This was in the Time magazine.
This was in Time magazine. Is he in this?
Charles Blount was a crew chief in the war, a flight engineer, master mechanic. Basically, he kept the plane flying. Melba keeps a scrapbook of Charles's military career and has several keepsakes from his time in service.
The clock that was in the plane that Charles was shot down in, and that's the shrapnel that hit him.
Planes were shot down on 2 different occasions.
They went back to the plane the next day, and he asked his CO if he could have the clock out of it.
His unit was chosen to spearhead the D-Day invasion. The plane he was in dropped the first paratroopers 20 minutes after midnight on June 6, 1944. Now, all of this happened before Charles and Melba met. While he was busy flying over France and Germany, she was working for the FBI.
They were looking for young women because there was no men to take jobs then.
She moved to Washington, D.C. She learned to read fingerprints. She even met J. Edgar Hoover.
We worked 6 to 10 hours a day during that time, and Saturday nights we usually went to a movie or something, and there was big bands that came to D.C. and played, and we would go see them. Lots of sailors and soldiers around every place you went, and lots to sightsee too. On Sundays after church we tried to go sightseeing, see all the monuments and everything.
Melba stayed in D.C. for a year and a half, then came back to Tennessee, met Charles, raised a family, now has grandchildren and great-grandchildren. She says she's lived in Dayton now for almost 49 years. World War II ended 70 years ago. Melba still very proud of the jobs both she and Charles did back in the 1940s.
This was when he got the Purple Heart.